second attempt here at making this work. Let's see if this is gonna work this time. Sorry, I'm just getting trying to test my audio. Alright, sounds like it's working now. Alright, sorry about that. So the first video I posted, or went live with, didn't have any audio, because my mic decided to not be compatible with PlayStation. So now we're gonna have audio. So all the stuff I was gonna talk about, I can now talk about. So this is a game that you know, welcome to the channel. This is a game that I spent a lot of my childhood playing. This is Shenmue. Originally released on the Dreamcast in 1999, I had a choice in kind of middle school time where I was going to choose essentially between this game and, well, I was choosing between consoles. So for the Dreamcast, I had to choose between this particular game, or I could have chosen, you know, a PlayStation and gone that route. Now, at the time, I did a lot of research up front to see which system I wanted to actually back up, you know, essentially in support. And at the time, the Dreamcast was not discontinued yet, so I was like, let me go with Dreamcast because this game looked awesome. It had a really crazy design team behind it. And as you can see, there's a lot of detail. Like, you can actually open every drawer in this house. And this was back in a 1999 game. Did not happen in most games in 1999. They put a huge development team behind this game. One of the designers behind the fighting system for Virtual Fighter, actually, and Tekken, actually helped design the combat in this game. So, let's see. Me and my dad played this game a lot. Essentially, I played it and he watched, but I have a lot of fond memories of this game. Now, one thing that did happen with this game is that they released the first game. Then the US decided to discontinue the console once, essentially once the second game was releasing, the console got discontinued. So the second game became really, really hard to find, really difficult to locate, and I had to end up waiting because the second game was like something like $80 out the gate because it was on a discontinued console now and they only printed so many copies. So I think my original copy of Shenmue is worth like $150 from the Dreamcast, something like that. Maybe one day I'll sell it now that I have the PlayStation version. But I still have my old copy. The second game, thankfully, actually re-released on the original Xbox, so I got to play the second game, but the second game ends with sort of a cliffhanger, as you'll find out as we play through these. It ends with a cliffhanger, and we never knew if we were going to get a third game, because essentially the creator of this game left Sega, and he had no plans to finish the storyline. Now, fast forward to 2018, 2019, they started a Kickstarter where they got the original designer to come back, and he was willing to make the third game. So I have yet to play it. It's been out for quite a while. I'll let y'all know that. I have a busy life outside of game. So I have not gotten to play it, even though I bought it. So I bought it forever ago. Got it for Black Friday last year, which became a Christmas present. But yeah, never actually got to play the third game yet. So we're gonna play through game 1, we're gonna play through game 2, and then we will experience, or at least I'll experience game 3 with y'all for the first time. If you've played game 3, please don't spoil anything, because I'm very interested to see how they decided to change things up. So, alright. Sorry, I gotta raise my volume a little bit, because with the headset on, I can't really hear what's going on the screen, because it doesn't feed the audio through my headset, it just feeds if I was doing a voice chat with somebody. So, alright, let's see here. So what I'm doing right now is kind of just exploring the house, because there's a lot of items in the house that you can actually collect and use throughout your kind of journeys in this game. This game is very open-ended. It was very ahead of its time. It's almost Elder Scrolls-esque, as you can tell, with the amount of stuff you can just literally do and collect and all those sorts of things. So the only thing you can't do with this game is really, you know, level up and whatnot. So nothing in there I can use. Now, if you notice the beginning of the story from the first video, Landy kills your father, and he kills him for you don't really know what, other than, you know, it's some sort of mirror of some sort, but you don't understand the significance. So I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you do end up learning that, well, you really don't even learn the secrets of the mirror, the true secrets of the mirror, until maybe the end of the second game. So we'll get there. It's just gonna be quite a few videos away from now. There's a lot of stuff to be done in this game, and I'm not really looking to speed run it, because I really enjoyed this game and I really want to enjoy it again as if I had never played it. I'm going to try to set up some sort of schedule to play this, so we have a set time for y'all to watch, but as of now we're just going to kind of play as I have time, because unlike many streamers, I don't have, you know, a set time that I can stream. I also don't even have a setup at home to stream, as you can see from my Flesh and Blood video, as well as others, that, you know, I don't have a set time for streaming. So if I can get some time to get a video in, I will. And tonight I just so happen to have the time, because it's just me and the animals at home right now. So my wife's out with her friends, so we're gonna get some streaming in. This is really neat. So when you look under the TV, they actually have a console that you can actually play games on, and you can actually buy. So essentially, game within a game. You can actually buy games for this console and play them, which is pretty neat. Alright, enough fooling around in the house. Well, there's some part of the story later where you'll actually get to fool around in the house. So let's take a little review of what we've learned so far. So I'm going to flip to the beginning of the journal here. Alright, so beginning of the journal, this memo pad, they'll give you some phone numbers, and what's funny about these phone numbers, you can actually call all of them. So you can call like the weather forecast and figure out if it's going to rain or not on the next day in the game. In the game they give you a, so right now I think we're in the fall, and basically you have until the spring of next year to beat the game, otherwise you fail. So each day in the game actually has a certain amount of time that you can play, and there's all kind of tasks you'll see later in the game that you can do. So right here we got some phone numbers to home, phone numbers for our friends, our girlfriend, or well, not really our girlfriend, but the girl we have interest in. Right here's where our story starts. So mirror with the dragon design was stolen. Landy murdered Dad, wearing a dragon robe, got a fighting tattoo on his arm. Let's see. So Ming Chun Dad killed a man named Zhao Sun Ming. What happened that day in the dojo? We got 500 yen daily from our aunt, who's essentially taking care of us. Essentially, you're like a teenager. You're like 18 years old, and you're still figuring out what you're going to do with your life. So, you don't really go to school at this part in the story, but you basically pretty much finished high school, and you're talking with your friends about whether you go to college or not. And this event happens, and it kind of prevents you from living your life because you have to figure out to have to get revenge for my father, right? Because why not? That's what old kung fu movies were about. So, and this game is based in 1986, if you saw that from the date and time on the video, whatever. I switch between days. So we're looking for the dudes wearing black suits. An elderly lady, which I failed miserably in helping, was looking for a certain house. And then Yamagashi-san was almost hit by a car. We went to visit him. He said it went towards Dobuita. Maybe people who work there saw it. Nozomi got mad because it splashed water on her. Tom at the hot dog truck saw the car, the men in the black suits. He suggested you talk to Chinese people because all he saw was that they were wearing Chinese style clothing and tattoos. We went and asked the owner of the Chinese restaurant about other Chinese people. And then he ended up telling us about the 3 blades. And the 3 blades are the cook, the scissors, the basically embroidery, and then there's also a barber shop. So 3 of these 4 are gonna be, blades, as you can see here in a minute. So let's go look for these people. There's my daily allowance. Every time you leave your house, you get that allowance. Until later in the game, you can actually get a job. And I see in the old game, you couldn't actually jump. This is a nice feature that was added, probably, to the PlayStation version, or the PC version too, where you can jump locations without having to walk everywhere. See, in the old days, I used to have to walk everywhere in these games, and it took a lot of time. But I didn't mind it. I mean, I don't know what it is about being, a kid in the 90s, but you really didn't mind all the grind that most people hate nowadays. Most people want that instant gratification for games. I did not mind, going around and discovering all these things. This game has a lot of hidden events in it. It's really well designed. There's a ton of hidden events in this game. And certain ones are time-based. So if you go to a certain location at a certain time of day on a particular day of the week, this one event will happen. If you go there, it happens. If you miss it, you just miss it. So that's one thing that's really neat about this game. And almost everything in the game is interactive. So this game was really ahead of its time whenever it first released. And I think that's why I ended up falling in love with the Dreamcast. Because this game was really way ahead of its time. So let's talk to this guy, see if he knows anything.
Yes! Itoi-san, do you know about the 3 blades?
Who told you about that, son?
I heard it from Tao-san.
I see.
That's why I'm looking for Chinese people that are members of the 3 blades.
In that case, I suppose you could ask Liu-san.
Liu-san?
That's right, over at the barber's.
I see. But Itoi-san, how do you know about the 3 blades?
Years ago, I was Chinese. Now, I'm a naturalized Japanese. In China, my name was Su Jianmen.
Is that so? Thank you. See you.
Alright, so he is no longer Chinese, he is now Japanese. Interesting. Funny stuff to think about. So one thing I'm checking is, so I'm still learning things about YouTube, and there's certain videos and things, so okay, I'm just making sure that my stream earlier is actually loading, so it's gonna upload as a video that y'all can watch later, if you missed part 1. Alright, so let's talk to this guy, he's cool.
Kurita-san,
Yo, how are ya? What's going on?
I'm on my way to Diu Barber and Hair Salon.
If you want a haircut, Maeda's place is just over there. But it doesn't look like you need a cut to me, my man.
No, it's just...
Anyway, when you get some time, stop on by the shop.
Sure.
Alright, so we still have the barber, and we still have the cook to go and visit. So, let's go and see if I remember where all these people are. Oh, remember how I talked about random events? This is one of those random events.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Hazuki, you think you can bump into me and not even apologize? Yeah, jerk. Apologize to Enoki-san. Or maybe I'll just beat an apology out of you.
I don't have time for this. Get lost.
That's it, your history. Success. Come on, Rosa. Yeah.
Good old buttons. This is what they call
That's it.
QTE is the name of this, and this is quick time events. In this game, you have a few moments to like. You essentially get 2 chances to respond to.
I don't have time to play your little
these
games.
Attack mode
Yes,
type things.
I'm sorry.
And this game is one
You
of the
don't
first
mess with
ones
me
to
again.
use these quick
Got it?
time events where they just pop up with a button on the screen and you gotta press the buttons.
All
that it says.
right.
It was really made popular by games like
Hey, are you okay?
God of
Can you get
War.
up?
God of War really was a popular thing back in the day. But really this game did it first. This was one of the first games to ever do that particular mechanic in a video game before. So there's actually a lot of major story elements in this game that are gonna have those QTE events, and it's an interesting mechanic. I like it.
Excuse me.
May I help you?
Do you have time now, Hattori-san?
What is it?
Do you know the Diu Barber and Hair Salon?
Liu? Liu? Right. I remember now. There's a place called that. It's down past the thrift store. See Akasaka-san's place.
The Water Dragon 2?
Yup. It's down past there.
I see. Thank you very much.
The Water Dragon 2. Okay. Trying to remember which one's the restaurant for this particular event. This particular part of the story. It's Linda Snacks. Pizza place. Let's check this place. I can't remember. Nope, they're closed.
Not open yet.
That's another mechanic in this game, since everything's time-based. Certain stores won't be open, certain restaurants won't be open until certain times of day. So sometimes you have to kill time doing other things, or you know, doing side objectives from time to time, just in order to make things happen. water dragon. Now I know this place is actually a place that you end up going to whenever you get a little further in the story. Okay, so the water dragon 2. So we just saw the water dragon. Here's the water dragon 2. So, is this the place I'm looking for? An antique place. Let's go inside. What the heck? Like I said, I'm in no rush to beat this game, so let's talk to some people, see what we can find out.
Oh, Ryoko.
Yes, welcome.
Where's Oishi-san?
Grandpa is out on an errand right now.
When will he return?
I don't know.
I see.
One thing I've never done, and this is because the Dreamcast got discontinued, but in the original Dreamcast game, you could actually forward your save to the second game. So I'm wondering, curious to see if the PlayStation, they decided to incorporate that mechanic or not. Because I totally missed out on that growing up. So
Hi.
What can I get for you?
Can you tell me how to get to the Diu Barber and Hair Salon?
Why don't you try Maeda-san's place? It's much better, you know.
I'm not going for a haircut.
Uh-huh. Never mind. Okay. Do you know our second shop?
The street with the hamburger place and the fortune teller, right?
Yep. It's just down past there.
I see.
I think I know where it is. I didn't go far enough. Anyway, what I was saying was, in the old game, if you had the first game and the second game on the same console, on the Dreamcast, they had a mechanic where you could essentially forward your money and things into the next game. So, there's the barbershop. I totally missed that. It's been a long time since I played this game. Remember, this came out in 1999. We're in 2020. So, I haven't played this in like 15 years. But, essentially you could forward all your saves, like all your items you collected, your money, things like that. You could forward it into the next game, and I never got to do that because
Hello.
I had to play it on two different consoles.
Welcome.
How would you like your hair today?
I'm not here for a haircut. I came to ask about people from China.
And you are?
I'm Yo Hazuki, of the Hazuki Dojo in Yamanose.
Hazuki-san?
Darling, you saw it in the paper on that snowy day.
Ah, I understand you've gone through a lot.
I'm looking for a Chinese man who goes by the name Lan Di. Tao-san and the others of the Three Blades said that perhaps you'd know.
So, Tao-san referred you to us.
Well, I'm a second-generation Chinese, so I don't think I can be of much help.
Maybe they meant your father.
Oh, I see.
He is...
My father's 80 years old. He owned a shop in Yokohama from before the war. Maybe he knows.
He's been in hospital for the flu and was just discharged yesterday.
He's been through a lot, so we've kept it closed for a while.
Is he all right?
Oh, he's much better now.
Perhaps he's exercising in Suzume Park.
Suzume Park?
He walks once around Obuita and eats at the soba restaurant every day.
Hopefully not.
Thank you very much. I'll try there.
Goes on in my house. We got an 80-pound dog that thinks he's a lap dog, and he jumps on people. And my mother-in-law tends to yell at him. So, anyway, all right. So, one other thing that I was thinking about while this game was loading is the setting for this game. So essentially we're in Japan. It's kind of obvious, but if you didn't follow that already, we're in Japan. Later in the second game, you actually leave Japan and go to China, or you go to Hong Kong. And then the third game, we start out in rural China, essentially. So, alright, let me read my journal because I did not pay attention the entire time. He walks to the park. Okay, so at the park. So we're gonna go back to that park that we left the old lady at, that I did not help because I forgot that the place was right across the street. So, let me just get comfortable. Like I said, I don't have a gaming room yet, or a dedicated gaming room, so my room is just kinda whatever.
Yamagishi-san.
Oh, it's you, Liu. Are you making progress in your martial arts skills? Keep up your training.
Yes, I will. I'll do my best.
So, at this point, to meet that character, he's not in the park except for in the morning. So, let me go check one more place. There's two different parks in the game, so I'm gonna go check and see if it's the guy that's in the other park. Yeah, this park. This might be it. Out of the way, kid. Let's see. I can't remember if this is the guy or not.
Are you Ryu-san?
Yes, I am.
Oh, it
And
is.
you?
My name is Ryo Hazuki, from the Hazuki Dojo in Yamanose.
Ah, I've heard what happened to your father. My condolences. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Chinese man who calls himself Lan Di. Three Blades members like Aji Ichi's Tao-san suggested that perhaps you might know.
Ah, you know of the Three Blades.
I know it refers to the three professions, barbers, cooks, and tailors.
That it does. Did you know that the proud elite of these professions were also imperial bodyguards, protecting emperors from assassinations with their razors, knives, and scissors?
About Lan Di,
I gather by his name that he is most likely a member of a Chinese black market cartel, or perhaps even the Chinese mafia.
would they be here in Yokosuka?
They have developed a base in the harbor to bypass customs and expand their activities. Try asking some of the sailors in the vicinity. They're bound to know more.
Sailors? I'll look for some. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
This was an old joke back in the 90s, so this is the game that came from if you don't know the joke. It might be beyond some of y'all's time, but back in the 90s, looking for some sailors, you know, did not mean the same thing as the context of this game. So there's a lot of internet memes and jokes about looking for sailors. So now we're gonna look for them sailors, figure out where they hang out. Sailors who work in Hong Kong or import may know about the Chinese mafia. Must find sailors. So let's go ahead and find them. So I want to show you something real quick that has nothing to do with the main story. We'll get back to that in a minute. But see these little vending
100
machines?
yen each.
We can actually buy capsule toys with our
Maybe
money.
just one.
Maybe just one, he says. Let's see what we get.
Huh?
A ball. I don't want a ball. I want like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
I should try it again.
Yes, you should. Buy more. It's the way this works. So you can actually build a there's collectibles in this game, and you can actually collect, I believe there's 60 different sets of these
Hey, what's this?
crazy figures. Oh look, this is cool. So we got Knights 1.
I should try again.
And because this is a Sega game, they're all Sega themed, so like you can get Supersonic, you can get, you know, Silver, a bunch of different characters you can get from Sega video games. Let's see who we get.
Hey, what's this?
Yeah, we got. It's a Chow. I'm just familiar with the other character. Chow and Pian.
Maybe I should get another.
Sure. We're addicts now. We gotta keep buying. What's funny is these collections are one of the things that crosses over into the other games.
I know this.
It's not bad. Mobo.
I should try again.
Yep, we sure should. What's funny is you can get a job later in the game and you just earn a bunch of money and buy like a crap ton of these little toys.
Huh?
It is literally the X button.
I should
the
try
Dreamcast,
again.
That used to be the color of the Dreamcast button because they were color coded. Let's buy some more. I'm gonna switch machines here in a second after this one. See what's in the other machine.
Oh,
We've got the B button. This is what we do with our allowance money, Grandma. We go buy all
maybe
these
I should
capsule
get
toys.
another. Changed my mind. I love these. Maybe just one.
Maybe just one, he says. Little does he know we're gonna buy like 10 of these. Let's see what we get now. Now we should get some Virtual Fighter characters.
Huh?
Or items related to that particular set.
I should try again.
Yes, you should. You should buy more. There's also an arcade, as you can see behind me. Remember I was talking about the console that you could buy the games for? Well, you can go to arcade and spend money and play some little arcade games. You can also play darts.
I know this.
You can try to get the high scores on different games. Got Kid Sarah.
Maybe I should get another.
Yeah, we'll stop for now.
Changed my mind.
Other things you can do with your money is also wasted on vending machines. So let me show you this real quick. You just randomly buy a drink. There's like no benefit other than to spend your money. You can buy some cola, orange, grape, jet soda. Get a coffee drink. I'm gonna get a jet cola.
Yeah, a winning can.
And you see, you spend the money, but there's some bonuses if you pull. And I was lucky on the first pull to get a winning can, but you win prizes. So you take these cans back to the convenience stores, and they give you some special tokens based on special collectibles based on whatever can you pulled. So let's go see.
Good.
See what we're not gonna throw it away. You gotta keep it. Yeah, winning can. Usually he would throw it in the trash can if it's just a regular just a regular can. Oh, here's the butcher. I never talked to this character.
Tamura-san,
Hey,
do you know where the sailors hang out around here?
they hang around everywhere at night time.
Oh,
They
yeah,
all
sailors
go
are
out
everywhere.
drinking.
Right.
Hey, you gonna start a fight with them?
No way, I'm not like you.
Hey, you can tell me, Rio. Looks like you're getting excited about it, but they're pretty short-tempered, so don't underestimate them.
I'll take care, don't worry.
Alright. Find us some sailors. Yeah, that's the baker. So you can take your winning items here. And I can go into this convenience store and let's see what we can get with it. This is also where you can buy like video games, and you can buy food. So let's just look. So now this food, you can't really buy the food. At least not this food, but see, whenever you move over something that has a price, you can actually buy that. So like I can buy milk to bring to that kitten we saw earlier. When I come over here, I can buy some caramel, some chocolate, some potato chips. And some light bulbs, some candles, some matches, flashlight, antique tapes, some batteries. They have a little cassette player so you can actually play this music while you're walking around. Different music that's in the game. So let's go over here. And if you look at the wall, let's see if it's gonna let me zoom in. Notice these are some things you can get potentially with the stuff that you get. So the things that you collect. So if you see there's Supersonic, there's Metal Sonic, there's a truck, there's a golden cube, there's some music players, there's some video games, and then there's the number one prize is a stereo. So now that I got a winning can, let me see what I can.
Minako-san,
What?
do you know anywhere that sailors hang out?
Foreigners come here sometimes, but I don't know if they're sailors.
I see.
Hey, Ryo, do any of your friends have CD players?
No.
Really? Aw, that's too bad for you.
Nope, we got tapes, man. Tapes. Alright, let me see. I'm trying to remember how I give them the item. Now, if you spend so much money in the store,
I don't really want this.
she will go ahead and let you. I might need more cans, to be honest. Let's see if I can use this. There we go. That's
Just
pretty
this,
good.
please.
Draw a ticket, please.
Draw a ticket, please. So you draw a random ticket, and it tells you which level of prize you won. So what we got
I won.
a level 3.
Take your pick.
So level 3 is the cassette tapes. I really wanted level 4 so I could get a Supersonic. But yeah, you can choose these different cassette tapes. And some of them are based they're pretty much on, as you can see. Hang On, that's from a video game. That's Harrier, that's a video game. So,
Okay, this
I'm
one.
gonna go ahead and
Sure.
get this one.
There you go.
There's my cassette tape. And now I can listen to that. And later you can actually play that game in the arcade. It's one of the arcade
Come again,
games.
y'all.
I'm gonna go buy some stuff just to see if we can pull a ticket. So let's buy some tapes. Let's get we'll get this one.
Ryo, may I help you?
This.
Give me some music, man.
Draw a ticket, please.
And every time you buy something, you get to draw a ticket. Or if you get a winning hand, you get to draw a ticket. So go ahead and press the button. Give me something good.
No prize.
Oh.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
Well, that was rude. You're supposed to give me bonus items, lady. Alright, so let's buy this flower. Flower girl music. This is what I do with my allowance, Gramps.
Ryo, may I help you?
This.
I buy a bunch of useless junk so I can win more useless junk.
Draw a ticket, please.
I won.
Ooh, number 4. Now I can get a Super
Take
Sonic.
your pick.
Oh yeah. So I can get Metal Sonic, Super Sonic, Hot Dog Truck. Oh yeah. Anyway.
Okay, this
I'm
one.
getting Super
Sure.
Sonic.
There you go. Come again, y'all.
Alright. I think that's enough wasting time here. But as you can see, you can waste time doing all kind of little silly things in the game. Alright, 6:25 p.m. December 4th. So essentially by next spring, not the spring coming, but the spring after, if I haven't beaten the game by then, the game automatically ends. I think it's like a little bit more than 365 days. If you play the game for that long, the game just ends and you failed, like you've run out of time. There is some spots in the story where you don't progress, like you don't have to progress, especially when you're working. Like whenever I work the job, sometimes I'll spend like a month or so working the job because you get a job as like a forklift driver, so you can drive around and you get paid based on the number of like, you know, boxes that you move with the forklift. So sometimes I'll just do that for like a few weeks in the game's time and just collect money, and then have a ton of money to spend on collectibles. And then there's a certain point in the game where you just, you know, you can't collect money anymore, so you just start going downhill.
Ono-san.
Oh, it's you, Ryo. I heard you had a hard time.
Yeah.
Are you
There's some
okay now?
sailors.
Yes. I feel a lot better now.
Don't overdo it.
You guys know where some sailors are?
What is it, kid?
I need to ask you something.
Forget it! Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You frontin' with me?
I've got a question for you.
I got nothing to say. Kiss off,
Nothing
twit!
to say. You don't want to talk to me at all.
Welcome.
I'm looking for a place where sailors hang out. Do they come here?
Sailors? No. They don't come here. But more importantly, you do have time to come in, right?
No, I'm in a hurry.
Yeah? Do you want something to eat?
No thanks. I'd better go.
You're no fun.
I'm no fun. I don't want to go to her snack bar. Ah, it's a rough life. Alright. With Video Game World. Alright, now it's nighttime. And what's funny about this game is there's actually a curfew. So, essentially if I don't finish, like if I'm out in the middle of the day doing something or out at night doing something, it will essentially kick me back home once it reaches, I believe it's 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, I can't remember.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Ryo. I can't serve you alcohol, but have a seat.
Thanks.
How about a cola?
Sure.
How about a cola? Why don't you give me a winning cola, sucker?
So, what's up?
Saijo-san, do you know any places where sailors like to hang out around here?
You say sailors, but you don't mean just any sailor, do you?
That's
Right.
not just
Try
any
the
sailor.
MJQ
Special
Jazz
sailor.
Bar or Heartbeats Bar.
Is that where they go?
But you best be careful. I hear they run with a dangerous crowd.
Any guys with tattoos on their arms?
You'll probably find guys like that there.
That's alright.
Yeah, we'll find guys like that there.
Hi, Ryo.
Akemi-san.
You're still a minor. Ine-san's worried, you know.
Alright.
Don't worry about me, lady. I'm a grown adult. Alright. MJQ, Jazz Boy. Let's see what's going on with these sailors.
Yeah? What?
Are those people sailors?
Who knows? Why don't you ask them yourself? But don't start anything. Got it?
Okay.
Real friendly like.
Got a minute?
Hey, the kid's saying something.
Are you guys sailors?
Could be. Hey kid, how about a game?
Game?
You sink the ball in one shot, you win. And I'll answer your questions. But you miss, I win. Buy me a bourbon. Okay?
Sure.
You're on. Just have to make the shot, right?
Try your luck.
There's a lot of little mini games like this. One of my favorite things about the second game was the fact that you had so many of these little like mini games to actually I missed to actually play.
Missed.
Thanks, kid.
Set him up.
Set 'em up. I don't remember if you can repeat that again or not. Let's try it.
Do you have a minute?
I don't know what you want, but we don't have time for the likes of you. Go on, leave us alone.
Okay. If I remember right, I don't know if they mostly just point you to another direction, so they point you to another bar. So let's go ahead and go to the other bar, where the real action's gonna happen, as you'll see here in a minute. So the other bar is down this dark alley. It's always nice to go down a dark alley, right? Here comes some drunks.
Get out of my way.
What? Go home! Oh, hey, you! You want a piece of me? Ah!
Beat up some drunks. It's all good. All good in the hood. As long as I find me some sailors. These guys look nice and friendly, don't they?
Welcome. Here you go! Milk's perfect for a schoolboy, I'd say.
Are those guys sailors?
Maybe.
I'm looking for sailors who work with Chinese ships.
What are you, some kind of TV detective or something?
Back off.
You little punk. You looking for some of this? You stupid!
That's enough. You put on quite a show, boy. I'm looking for info about a Chinese cartel.
I'll tell you.
What?
In return, you don't show your face here again.
Okay.
Well, come here in the first place.
Look for a guy named Charlie.
Man.
Charlie.
He deals in smuggled goods. He's well known in the underworld. He should know about the Chinese cartel.
Where is he?
He loves his hog. Try asking at the motorcycle shop nearby.
What's he look like?
He always wears shades and a black leather jacket. And he's got a tattoo on his arm.
A tattoo on his arm?
Enough talk. Now get out!
Alright. New lead to follow up. Ask the guys at the motorcycle place. Hello, motorcycle lead.
Ono-san,
Hey, Ryo!
do you know a guy named Charlie?
Charlie?
You know him?
He's such a poser. Thinks riding a hog makes him look cool, but it don't. He ain't a real biker.
Do you know where he lives?
No idea. He only stops by sometimes. Oh yeah, go to Tsuruoka's place.
You mean Tsuruoka-san at the jacket shop?
I heard Charlie goes there sometimes.
Thank you.
Alright. I do remember some of these cutscenes pretty vividly, like that bar scene as a kid growing up. I was like, man, it took me, I'm just trying to remember like how long it took me to get this far in the game. Like, I want to say I at least had played like 3 days worth of gameplay before I got this far in the game. Because there's just so much to do. There's so many little side things you can work on. I hit the jacket shop owner. Let me see if he'll talk.
How's it hanging?
Nah, he's not gonna talk to me till tomorrow. Alright, so now that we're down to our last few hours in the day, let's go ahead. Tom's one of my favorite characters. I'm not gonna lie, Tom makes me sad at the end of this game. Because when you leave this city, that means Tom leaves too. So, you'll see that later. He's like a good friend. He helps you out from time to time. So now we're at the arcade. Let's play some games. I used to like playing darts, so let's try to beat the high score.
One game, 100 yen.
On the darts. Yeah, we'll play.
I'll play it once.
Goodbye, allowance money.
All right.
High score is 77.
Hey, not too bad.
17. Already beat the high score. People in this town kind of suck apparently at darts.
No good.
Yeah, only one. Oh well. Got a few more left.
No good.
3.
This is it.
Here's our last dart. I don't remember if there was any kind of
No good.
bonus to actually getting a certain score or not. I don't remember.
The best.
New high score.
No more darts.
Oh well.
I'll quit.
Let's see what else we can do. So, play darts. Let's try this punching game.
One game,
Oh, sorry.
100 yen.
No, I don't want to play this yet.
I don't think I should.
I want to play this one.
One game, 100 yen.
Show me what you got!
Sure.
Guess I'll try it.
Ready, go! You suck!
It's funny, the game tells you suck. I still got the high score.
You almost got what it takes!
Oh, I almost got what it takes. I have the high score. Interesting theory, machine. Alrighty. Yeah, you can play pretty much all the games in the arcade, other than like these sit-down games you can't really play.
Look at the time.
Yep, time to get back home. Alrighty. What's interesting about this game too is like how I told you about the timed events. There's like this catalog of like special moves you can learn throughout the game, and there's certain ones that you can only get if you see like certain characters at certain times, or if you help certain characters in the story. So they really take advantage of that in the second game, but in this game, it is a mechanic. It is something that's built into the story. So let me run back. Run back home, getting late. If you let the game send you home at 11, your aunt gets kind of upset about it. So there's always that. Don't want to upset our aunt, who's our caretaker.
Ryo-san, you're home.
Oh, hi, Ine-san.
I was worried because it was getting late.
Don't worry. I'll always be home by 11 o'clock.
I do not wish to nag you, but...
Yes, I understand.
Yep, she's just worried about me. But now that I am home, I can actually spend a little bit of time looking around. Give me this flashlight. You never know when you'll need a flashlight. Later there's a part of the story, and I won't spoil anything, there's part of the story that has you looking around the house for secret items, and there's a reason for that, for part of the plot. That's why you're able to actually explore every part of this house. So, I can go digging in all these cabinets and stuff. Let's see what's in the refrigerator. It'll let me. It won't let me dig in the refrigerator. Milk.
I suppose this could be food for that kitten. I'll take it to the kitten.
Good thing I didn't buy any milk. It's crazy you can literally dig in all these cabinets. Now most of them don't have anything you can use, but
it's just a cockroach.
It's just a cockroach. Who cares about sanitation? As you can tell, you can even take stuff off the walls. Oh, it's bedtime.
I'll do this tomorrow.
I'll take pictures off the wall tomorrow. Alright. Save. Alright. So we saved here. Now, one thing that I'm going to probably do is one of the bigger games that I want to actually cover. So I do want to cover these games because this is really something I grew up on. But one game that I do want to cover, a new game that's coming out, is the new Avengers game. So when that game comes out, hopefully we'll get it on launch day or pretty close to launch day, and y'all can join me for that gameplay as well. Because that'll probably get way more views than me playing these old school games. Most people are not interested in games they've already seen. There's like a scroll or something somewhere in one of these rooms. I'm trying to remember which room it's in. Might be in the other room, but dig through a few of these cabinets real quick. Okay, that was that. I'm gonna try, I don't know when, but I'm gonna try to get some more Flesh and Blood content. I want to get some gameplay in, because a lot of streamers are not doing gameplay for Flesh and Blood. So we'll definitely have more Flesh and Blood content coming very soon. I'm not sure what our plans are this weekend. I might be able to try to get a Marvel Champions video out. I'm not sure what hero I feel like playing first. I'm thinking about maybe doing Ultron. Fighting Ultron with either Doctor Strange or a character I haven't used in a while, or maybe She-Hulk. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, so this is that little living room. So the back room over here, I believe, is the room that has the special move scroll. There's some things in this room for sure. Let's see. Some money. Give me that piggy bank. I need more money for capsule toys. Anything on the bookshelf? Also on the channel, I might feature some other games such as Gloomhaven. I did back Frosthaven, so whenever that comes in, we'll definitely cover Gloomhaven, Frosthaven. My biggest issue right now is finding the table space so that you can actually see me playing those games with a good camera. So hopefully by the time Frosthaven comes out, which is going to be March of next year, it's going to ship, I'll have a better camera for y'all to see, better setup. And then once I get into our house that we're planning to buy, then we'll definitely have a gaming room, and things will be on track for streaming everything. We're gonna stream board games, we're gonna stream video games, basically whatever gaming I can stream, I will stream. Alright, well, this was the bathroom. Let's see. One of these bedrooms has what I'm looking for. I will find it. Here's our Buddha. Give me these matches. I can always set stuff on fire. I am an unruly teenager after all. Get some candles. Just so much stuff you can get. Just so many things. Just searching your house. As you can see, this is why it took so many days in the video game for me to make progress, because there was just so much stuff to do. Now as an adult, I know where all those things, a lot of those things are in general. I don't remember exactly where they were, but I remember collecting a lot of these things as a kid. Put that back on the wall.
A dragon in heaven and a comrade on earth?
Nothing behind these. Later, some of these little quirks and things will matter. It will matter later in the plot line. Other games that we might stream are like Spider-Man. It's a lot of the PS4 exclusives, I think. We might stream at some point. I might do some Final Fantasy. Depends on what everybody's interested in. But in general, we're gonna start with what I like, and then kind of branch out from there.
Huh. What's this key for?
What's this key for? This'll come in handy
A
later.
key? But to what?
I know exactly what this is for.
This may come in handy.
Okay. Yes, a key.
Dear Ryo, those who follow the path of a warrior must be ready to die in order to stand by their convictions, live for one's convictions, die for one's convictions. That is how I lived my life. Ryo, it is up to you to discover your path and follow it through. Dear Ryo,
yeah, it's like the last thing that your dad leaves you. Ominous woods. Ominous woods. Well, there's only one room that I haven't checked yet. Trying to see. Or is there? I may have been in every room. Nope, I pretty much checked every room. Could have swore there was a move scroll somewhere. Anyway, let me get my allowance.
Thank you, Ine-san.
Thanks for the capsule money, lady. Let's head on out. Let's see, where are we gonna start? We're gonna go talk to the guy about Charlie. One thing is, like, even if you played this game before, the game doesn't let you progress unless you talk to people in certain order. So, oh, let's see. Let me check something. I think there's an event that happens. Yeah, there's one of them.
Hi.
How's it going?
What's wrong?
I'm so thirsty. I want a drink, but I don't have any change.
Dude, you work at a restaurant. How do you not have change?
I'll buy you one. What do you want?
You're really nice. Thanks. What kind of drink do you recommend?
Let's see.
What do we recommend he get? You know what? Let's give him a grape soda. Why not? As I drink
Here.
some of my soda.
Thanks a lot. You've made my day.
I earned a trophy called Freeloader.
Is the restaurant busy?
A trophy called Freeloader.
A
See,
little.
back in the day, we
You
didn't have
should come
trophies.
by again.
So when we played all these random events,
And
we
try
did it because we
Tao-san's
wanted
special.
to, not because I had to get an achievement.
Yes. Please
So.
give my regards to the Tao-san.
Good old days of gaming.
Sure thing. I'll say hi for you.
Sorry, just about adjusting my headset.
Okay, I've got to go. Got things to do.
Okay, see you.
He's got
Thanks
things
again.
to do. I got things to do too, buddy. You're interrupting my day here. Let's see. No loitering in that area. Let's go this way. We're gonna go to the jacket shop. What I was looking to see was if, see, this girl's not here. So, I want to go and check something. So this girl's like a sort of your love interest, but due to you needing to get revenge on your father, for your father, I mean, not on your father, but for your father, you end up kind of pushing her away, in a way. She decides to go to college, and she wonders why you're not doing the same, and of course you've got to follow this vendetta to the end. Okay, this is what I was checking, because sometimes there's a random event here at this park, and I just wanted to see if it was going to happen today, but it doesn't look like it. So let's go this way. And I want to check if there's any other random events that are going to happen, since we're on day 3 in the rain. There are certain days that certain events happen, so I'm just trying to... I don't want to necessarily, like, you know, force them to happen, but that's the fun of this game, is you have to explore. But I would like certain ones to be seen, you know, on camera. Let's see.
Do you, son?
Oh, what is it?
Do you know a man named Charlie?
Charlie? Is he a foreigner?
I'm not certain.
The way the stories
All
play
I know
out
is he wears a leather jacket, sunglasses, and has a tattoo on his arm.
I don't know anyone like that.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Yamaguchi-san.
Oh, it's you, Leo.
Do you know a man named Charlie?
Charlie? What does he look like?
He wears a black leather jacket, sunglasses, and has a tattoo on his arm.
I wouldn't know anyone of such dubious appearance.
Yeah? About that Charlie guy?
Was he somehow involved in your father's murder?
I don't know yet.
Is that so?
Is that so? Okay. Time to talk to the jacket man. This guy. Well, actually, he's the outfitter. Well, let's see.
Kurita-san.
Yo, how are ya?
Do you know a man named Charlie?
Huh? Charlie?
Wears a black leather jacket, sunglasses, and has a tattoo on his arm.
I see that guy out in front of the shop sometimes. Always ragging my merchandise, like he'd ever buy anything. Huh.
When does this Charlie come around?
He usually heads over this way after hitting the jacket shop. You know, man, guys like that almost always look around without buying anything.
I see.
I think this is the jacket shop they're talking
Itoi-san.
Yes.
Do you know a man named Charlie?
Charlie? Charlie? I know Charlie Chaplin, but he's no longer with us. I assume you mean someone local?
Yes, someone alive and from around here. He has a tattoo.
I have no idea.
I see.
This is the shop he's talking about. I remember this
Excuse
guy.
me.
Hey,
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie.
Charlie? What's he like?
He always wears a black leather jacket and sunglasses. has a tattoo on his arm.
Ah,
You know him?
there's this guy who's always whining about our jackets. Like he knows what he's talking about. Always showing off his tattoo.
I see. About that guy with the tattoo?
Yeah, he came by 4 or 5 days ago. Ugly as the worst sin. Always showing off his tattoo. What a loser.
Know where I can find him?
Nah, I wouldn't know, and don't care. Sorry I can't be of more help.
I see.
Well. Likes to show off his tattoo. So, let's see. Let's talk to some people.
Tom.
Hi, Dio.
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie. Do you know him?
Charlie?
He wears sunglasses, a black leather jacket, and has a tattoo on his arm.
No, I don't know him, man.
Really?
Really? Let's go down the street and figure out where Charlie is. I mean, I know where he is, but I can't go see him until I trigger a certain event.
Tatsumi-san.
Hey, what's up?
Got a minute?
Some other time, okay?
I see.
Why don't you answer my question? You can eat your hamburger later, man.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Do you know a guy named Charlie?
Charlie? What's he look like?
He wears sunglasses and a leather jacket, and he's got a tattoo on his arm.
I don't think so.
I see.
Trying to remember who. At certain points in the game, I just don't remember who gives you the clue of where the guy is. Now, I mean, I can stumble upon what I know is the right location, but unless somebody tells you to go there, you're not really ready to go there, if that makes any sense.
It's closed.
It's 1400 to 2400, so I gotta wait. Essentially, that's a tattoo parlor, so Charlie's there, but I don't remember who triggers the conversation to tell you to go there. So it's not the
Ono-san.
Hey, Ryo!
jacket guy.
Do you know a guy named Charlie?
Charlie?
You know him?
He's such a poser. Thinks riding a hog makes him look cool, but it don't. He ain't a real biker.
Do you know where he lives?
No idea. He only stops by sometimes. Oh yeah, go to Tsuruoka's place.
You mean Tsuruoka-san at the jacket shop?
I heard Charlie goes there sometimes.
Thank you.
Where's the journal? We did ask him, so let's go back. Maybe there's something he forgot to tell me about this dude. He might tell me something about the tattoos. Because I remember there's some sort of clue he gives you. It's about the tattoos. And the tattoos are what lead you to that tattoo shop. I don't remember the details.
Excuse me?
Huh?
That guy with the tattoo on his arm?
Came in 4 or 5 days ago, around 7 o'clock. Probably killing time before going to a bar somewhere.
I see. That guy with the tattoo...
He was here, killing time until...
I see.
Okay, let's see. Scene at Jupiter Jackets at 7-ish.
Tamura-san.
Hey, Ryo.
Do you know anyone called Charlie?
Charlie? Is he a foreigner?
I'm not sure. He wears a black leather jacket, sunglasses, and has a tattoo on his arm.
I don't know anyone like that. But lots of dudes dress like that recently.
Right.
Fun times, fun times. So what's funny about this parking lot, you can actually use it to spar, I believe.
It looks like I can practice here.
Yeah.
Think I'll warm up a bit.
No, thank you. I'm not gonna warm up a bit, but I could. Let's see what else going on. Let's see. Never did show up. Well, I've got some time to kill. Got like 15 minutes in game time to kill. Let's go see. Yeah. Oh, she's just not here. I'm just seeing if any random events are gonna happen today. Little kid hanging out. Well, since I only have 15 minutes, let's just head to the tattoo shop and see. I'm hoping I don't have to wait till 7, but that might be the case in order for somebody to give me some clues and stuff. Let me talk to this guy, maybe.
Akasaka-san.
Hi, Leo.
Have you heard of a guy named Charlie?
Charlie?
He always wears sunglasses and a leather jacket.
I think I've seen him on the street.
Really?
Yeah, but there are dozens of guys like that around here.
He's got a tattoo on his arm.
Haven't had any customers like that.
I see.
It's funny is I could go pay the fortune teller and she will give me she gives you some hints sometimes if you get stuck in a game like this. Let's see. Maybe he knows something.
Excuse me.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie.
What's he like?
He wears sunglasses, a black leather jacket, and has a tattoo also.
I don't know him.
I see.
Well, buddy. Supposed to know Charlie. Charlie, do you know Charlie?
Tom.
Hi, Leo.
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie. Do you know him?
Charlie?
He wears sunglasses, a black leather jacket, and has a tattoo on his arm.
No, I don't know him, man.
Really?
Don't know him, man. Got my Jamaican accent, man. Alrighty. Well...
Komine-san.
Hi. What can I get you?
Do you know a guy named Charlie?
Charlie. Never heard of him.
He's got a tattoo on his arm.
Nah, I don't think I know him.
I see.
Hey, Ryo. Are you hungry? I got some fresh loaves of bread, hot from the oven.
No thanks. Maybe next time.
Okay.
Okay. I can't spend my money on food, bro. I gotta spend it on capsule toys. Capsule toys are life. Capsule toys are my life. Alright, let's see if I can get into. Sorry about that. Yawning. Been a slow day for work.
It's closed.
It's closed. I think even though it says it's opened at 1400, I think you can't actually come here until someone tells you that it's a tattoo shop. Because it triggers an event. Multiple events, actually. Because you get a few days into your investigation, and people get concerned about you. So, they really don't want you to follow through with this. If it means you're gonna get hurt. But, we are Ryo Hazuki. We are Ninja Master. We are not going to get hurt.
Yes?
I'm searching for a man named Charlie.
Doesn't ring a bell. I'm sorry. You'll have to ask someone else.
I see.
Well, you're no help, old lady. Alright, so the journal says, seen at Jupiter's Jackets around 7-ish. Alright, so around 7-ish, we're gonna go to Jupiter's Jackets. Until then, guess what time it is? Capsule tour time. I'll probably stop after playing this day in the game. See how many views these videos get. And then,
toy capsules. 100 yen each, huh? Maybe just one.
Maybe just 10. You know, just a few.
Hey.
Look at that. D6. You know,
I should try again.
I wish they had cool capsule toys like this when I was a kid. All capsule toys nowadays are just junky. Everything's just junk.
I know this.
This. Star.
I should try again.
Yes, you should. You should continue to try. While we're wasting time. Waiting for Charlie.
This is cool.
The cube. 8 out 2.
Maybe I should get another.
Yeah, you should. Think you should buy another. I don't know, I might try to complete the collection in this game. I need to look in my inventory and see. 16 tones.
Maybe I should get another.
I think there's like 60. 30 in each collection. 60 total of the regular ones of each type. And then I think,
This again?
we got another X button. I don't think there's a way to get rid of your duplicates, but I think you can
I
sell
should
your
try again.
duplicates. I know in the second game you can sell your collections for a good bit of money. Like if you have a complete collection, you can sell it for like $10,000, 10,000 yen.
This is cool.
In the grand scheme of things, 10,000 yen is not a lot of money if you know about the currency.
I should try again.
But in this game, it gets you a good, it gets you pretty far. So as you can see, these only cost 100 yen. 100 yen's basically like $1.
Hey, what's this?
Upa Beach.
I should try again.
Let's go quit.
Nah, not today.
And let's go to our... Here we go. Let's go to our collections. Let's see what we got. So yeah, we got Supersonic, there's Tails, Knuckles. Let's see, we already got all these animals. I don't even know what those are from. Those random animals. Other things we collected. And we've got cassettes. All that music here. situational item. Play it. So scrolls here.
Looks like a leg move.
You can learn moves. There we go. I know Kung Fu. Situational item. So yeah. Because this is a fighting game, to some degree, as you can see there's like stats on the attacks and how much damage they do. What they look like when you do them. And there's some moves, plenty of moves actually, that are going to be hidden. But we're going to have to unlock Blue Tiger, Dark Moon. Ooh man, I remember in the Dreamcast days, you didn't have a menu like this that showed you all the moves you could unlock. It was literally, look dude, this is your... You just gotta figure it out. You just gotta press the buttons and figure it out, man. A much simpler time in video gaming.
100 yen each. I should buy one.
I used to play a lot of PlayStation, but since I got my Switch, I've been playing a ton of that. But I can't really stream.
What? This again?
Stream what I'm doing on the Switch very well. Just have to get adapters.
I should try again.
So this is much easier. So if there's any games that y'all really want to see, let me know. Comments on this video, and I'll see what I can do. Like I said, I want to do the Marvel Avengers.
I know this.
And
maybe I should get another.
Then we're gonna have PS5 coming, so I don't know how much more is gonna come out on PS4. They'll probably release a good many things, but like Spider-Man 2, the Miles Morales Spider-Man is gonna be on PS5, so I have to get a PS5 to play that.
This is cool.
Which I won't be able to get till after I get a house. So yeah,
I should try
right now
again.
I'm saving up to get a house. So. In my personal life. So we're going to Disney in September, and then after Disney we're pretty much putting all extra money into houses.
I know this.
On the board gaming front, I backed the Frosthaven Gloomstarter like I mentioned.
I should try again.
And I did the all-in backing because I never played Gloomhaven. I kept looking at it and looking at it, and my wife kept making me pass on it, and it was like $150 in the store. Well, getting it through Kickstarter,
hey,
I essentially got it for like $75. So I was like, look, that's like half price. I'm gonna go ahead and get it.
I should try again.
Got that coming pretty soon. We also have coming up. We have Hulk, the Hulk pack for Marvel Champions. We get to open that. Probably the Friday it releases.
I know this.
I will try to film a video and upload it that night. The Hulk pack and what all is in it.
Maybe I should get another.
If you're really into Marvel Champions, you probably already know what's in it because there's already been spoilers. The UK pretty much got Hulk first, so they've been able to open it and play with it for the past month. So we're literally like a month behind due to
It's
COVID.
the same one.
And so I already know the cards that are in it.
I should try again.
Them all, but Hulk's definitely going to be a very different character for sure.
Nah, not today.
He's going to be a very different character in the fact that when you're playing Hulk, he's one, of course, he's all about aggression. So Hulk aggression or Hulk protection are going to be probably the only ways you can play Hulk effectively. He has no thwart. He has 3 attack, 3 defense. So really protection or aggression are going to be his number one stats. He's Linda.
Yo, may I help you?
Yes.
Let's see if I get a prize. A good prize. Linda.
Draw a ticket, please.
Give me a good ticket. Oh yeah.
I won.
Number 4.
Take your
You know
pick.
what that means, boys. More capsule toys. Okay. Do we get Metal Sonic, the hot dog truck, or BB Ultra? I mean, is there really a question? I think we
Okay,
just want
this
Metal
one.
Sonic.
Sure. There you go.
If we can get a Sonic, we get the Sonic.
Come again, yo.
And then hot dog truck will be next. So next time we pull something, we'll get a hot dog truck. Alright, I don't remember if I ever pulled a Tails or a Knuckles from the capsule toys in the previous times I played this game. Been a good many years. Let's see, other games that are coming out that I'm going to be doing some videos on. We also have, well, there's some that, I have a closet, full of games.
I love these.
So we have plenty of content for a long time. But, one of the games
I should
that
buy
will be,
one.
that I also backed on Kickstarter is, Marvel United, which is sort of a more casual Marvel game for you can do younger audiences with that. That was a good Kickstarter that I backed. And those are supposed to be shipping out in August sometime.
Maybe I should get another.
Somewhere around August. I don't know exactly when I'll be getting it. So once it comes in, I may do an unboxing video for that. And
this again? I should try again.
I did the all-in backing for that Kickstarter as well. So the all-in backing for that Kickstarter has a ton of things. Essentially,
this again?
I believe there's something like 90 playable characters. It is so crazy. Essentially, what they did.
Maybe
with that
I should
game,
get another. Changed my mind.
Essentially, when the game came out, they were like, okay, the starter set's gonna have 5 heroes. Here they are. Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk. No Thor.
Excuse me?
What?
I'm looking for someone. Do you know of a guy named Charlie?
Charlie? Don't know him.
I see. Do you know anyone who might know this Charlie guy?
Nah, can't think of anyone.
I see.
But essentially, when this Kickstarter started, they were like, okay, look, when we first come out, we're gonna have the base set, and we're gonna have, like, a Thanos expansion, is what they talked about. So this gives you, like, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Kickstarter exclusive items were Gamora, so Gamora didn't come in the game unless you actually did the Kickstarter backing. And then, as the campaign went on, we unlocked more and more and more items, because that's how Kickstarters get you. They keep adding more and more things. So the all-in backing at one point was like $95, and then ended up going up to like $175 is what I backed it at. And essentially what I'm going to get whenever that comes in March, which all the expansions don't come out till March. We get the base game in August, and then in March of next year, we're due for all our expansions. So we're gonna have Asgardians, we're gonna have Guardians of the Galaxy, and all the Thanos stuff. Thanos is supposed to be his own little mini campaign that you can play pretty much in like 2.5 hours. Then there's also there was so much stuff. There was like Spider-Verse is one of them.
Excuse me.
They're previewed some of that stuff.
I have an appointment to go to.
There's some of that stuff that's being previewed this weekend by CMON on the CMON Expo. Essentially, it's like the Gen Con online event that they're doing. So if you go to CMON's Facebook page, you'll see those videos linked there of their live playthroughs. This weekend, they're supposed to preview the Spider-Verse. So you get Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, a lot of the Spider characters from that set. You get Green Goblin as a villain. Then they added a ton of other villains and characters to the game. So we got like Helena
Now
for
you
Thor,
can-
we got
Yeah.
Loki for Thor.
I'm looking for someone. A guy named
So
Charlie.
many characters. I
You
can't
know
even
him?
name them all. There's
Charlie?
Iron Fist and
No,
all
I
the,
don't.
basically all of the.
What does he look
all of
like?
the
Wears a black leather
defenders
jacket
in
and
the
sunglasses.
game.
Rides a motorcycle too, I heard.
A biker, eh?
Do you know anything about
I think it's
Charlie?
gonna be kind of crazy.
I don't
with the
know
number
him.
of characters.
But you said the guy's a biker, right?
Apparently so.
Then he probably frequents the motorcycle shop, right?
The motorcycle shop? Past the Ajiichi?
Yeah, man. Just ask Ono-san. He might know about him.
I'll give it a try. Thanks.
Yeah, so, that game's gonna be crazy whenever all the expansions come out. And what's even crazier is that Frosthaven will also be releasing at the same time. So I'm gonna get Frosthaven and all that Marvel expansion stuff March of next year, which is pretty crazy. So, those are the only two Kickstarters I really backed. I mean, there's tons of Kickstarters that I would love to back, but you know, you can't play every game, right? And you can't afford to back all these projects and whatnot. So there's just too much going on. Like Joan of Arc is one that I would love. I would love to be playing that game. But the problem is, I have to find a friend that's gonna play it on a regular basis for it to be worth it. And then yeah, just have to have room to store it. Right now I'm in an apartment, so we have a storage unit and we have our apartment. So crazy huge games like that I can't quite store anywhere. Right now my largest game that takes up probably the most space is my Mansions of Madness stuff, and that's stacked in the closet. And then I also have Journeys in Middle-earth. It's another one that's stacked in the closet. At some point in time, I'm going to try and do some playthroughs of a lot of different games. Especially if I have some slow weekends, or like some nights like tonight where I'm kind of on my own for the night. And I have that time to stream and record and make sure everything's quiet and calm at the house. That's my biggest issue with streaming, is getting some quiet time where people aren't interrupting me and dogs aren't barking and, you know, carrying on in the middle of a video. But alright, it is nighttime. Let's see if we can find Charlie. 7 o'clock.
Excuse me.
Hey,
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie.
Charlie? What's he like?
He always wears a black leather jacket and sunglasses. Has a tattoo on his arm.
Ah,
You know him?
there's this guy who's always whining about our jackets. Like he knows what he's talking about. Always showing off his tattoo.
I see. About that guy with the tattoo?
Yeah, he came by 4 or 5 days ago. Ugly as the worst sin. Always showing off his tattoo. What a loser.
Know where I can find him?
Nah, I wouldn't know, and don't care. Sorry I can't be of more help.
I see.
Really, dude? Really? After all that
Excuse
reading?
me.
Huh?
That guy with the tattoo on his arm?
He was here. He came around 7 p.m. 4 or 5 days ago. Probably on his way to some bar. No intention of buying anything.
I see.
Alrighty. Well, let's go look for Charlie. Before I go this way, go check something real quick, like. There we go. QTE, quick time event.
Yo, pal! What's up?
Hey, I know you.
Nah, let me apologize for before.
What?
You know, you're a good fighter. I was impressed.
So? I'm looking for a guy named Charlie.
Charlie? Yeah, he's a friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah, you don't trust people, do ya? Come on, I'll take you to meet him.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take me to meet him, alright. We'll see about that.
Gotcha! Come on, tough guy. Show us what you got.
Only 5 of y'all? Come on, dudes. Oh, damn. As you can see from the fighting in this game, it's very much, it's like Virtual Fighters, but in like 3D. So, you have to watch from all sides what's going on. Oh yeah. Beat some guys in the street. Now tell me where Charlie is, goddammit.
So, do you know Charlie?
I don't know any Charlie.
Where'd you get the tattoo?
Okay, now, I'm not lying, but there's a tattoo parlor in Yokosuka, too. A friend told me about it.
Where's the tattoo parlor?
I don't know. You've got to believe me.
Alrighty. Well, tattoo parlor location. I mean, I know exactly where it is because we passed by it, but let's go.
Kurita-san.
Yo, how are ya?
Know of any tattoo parlors around here?
Tattoo parlors? You know, man, I heard there's one around. Don't know where it is, though.
I see.
That doesn't help, bro.
Tom.
Hi, Ryo.
Do you know of any tattoo parlors around here?
Ryo, are you getting a tattoo?
I'm looking for someone.
Sorry, I don't know of any tattoo parlors, man.
Really?
No tattoo parlors, man. You know, man. No tattoo parlors. Yep, no tattoo parlors. Rip. Rip around us. Now, I know where it is, because we all saw it earlier. But, will they let me in? I don't think so. Don't know if they'll let me skip. Oh, it's open. Yep, it's gonna let me skip. Sometimes they let you skip, finding certain things.
Sorry, man. We're closed.
A guy named Charlie gets his tattoos here, right?
Never heard of him.
That's funny. He's been bragging about your work. I want to ask him something in person.
That's so. Hey, man. Why don't you lose the jacket?
What?
Easy, man. I just figured you've got perfect skin for my work. Nice color. No sag. I would love to get the chance to work on someone fresh for a change. I'm sick and tired of those cheap, greasy punks.
No, I'm not into tattoos. I want to know about Charlie.
Hey, let me work on you, man. I won't charge you nothing. Come on.
I said no.
Oh, man. Too bad.
You know Charlie, don't you?
Come on back tomorrow.
Is he coming in tomorrow?
He might come. Look, I'm closed. Get out.
Funny stuff. Guy's running a tattoo parlor out of his apartment, looks like. And a lot of things in this game, as you can tell, a lot of times you have to wait till the next day to be able to do certain things. So, we gotta wait till tomorrow to be able to do anything. Alright, well, since we gotta wait till tomorrow, let's go ahead and waste some time. Let's go buy, you know what, let's go buy some more capsules. Why not? And then, we'll kind of call the stream there for tonight. feel free to comment on this stream what you think about it. If you think the game's interesting. If my comment, I don't know, my commentary can probably be a lot better, but now that I have audio, I can chat it up, give you more updates while we play them. And let me know some other games you might want to play.
I love these.
I have a lot of different interests, so we can kind of go
Maybe just one.
all different ways with our content. Tabletop video game, you know. I play chess. I watch professional chess. I could stream me watching chess, essentially.
It's the same one.
At some point. There's actually a Legends of Chess event going on right now.
I should try it again.
Where they have a bunch of these well-known players from throughout chess history playing each other. Some of them are retired, some of them are... They're just not playing competitively anymore. And you have, of course, the world champion.
I know this.
So, lots of different interests in this COVID world.
Maybe I should get another.
Streaming's just the easiest way to get out there and get some entertainment, because a lot of people stuck at home, a lot of people working from home. Finally starting to get some back together.
Great!
Back to work stuff. Oh, look at this. That's cool. It's a little car. A Hornet.
Maybe I should get another.
Yeah, maybe you should. You're on a roll right now. I'm gonna go down to 600. Because why not?
This again?
Alright, one more.
I should try again. Hey, what's this?
A little squid. Rooper.
I should try again.
Gotcha. Collection 2. Wonder if that
Nah,
means
not
like,
today.
I've got like, yeah, I've probably got like a certain number in that collection. Gotcha collection. Like I said, these sets used to be able to get complete sets of figures. Rotate commands. There is a way to sell your extras. I'll have to see how to do that. I think I know where you can sell them. On our way, let's go back to... I don't know if you remember, but there's a little shop in that first area where little kids are playing. That's another spot you can buy capsule toys, and I think the vending machines there are different. So let's go back there. That might be where you can get like Sonic, like Tails and Knuckles and regular Sonic and whatnot. There's also other towns you can go to. So like right now I'm in Japan, in one of the coastal cities. Let's see, there we go.
I love these.
Sonic one.
Maybe
and,
just one.
When you go to the harbor later, you can actually get different capsules, so see what we get.
I know this.
That's pretty cool. Fang.
Maybe I should get another.
I have two friends that are like huge Sonic fans, so they would probably love buying these little capsules.
Hey, what's this?
See, I'm a Sonic fan. I'm just
Maybe
a
I
fan
should
of the
get
old
another.
Sonic. I was never big into like the comics or anything, but essentially I played Sonic Adventure 1, which I was not good at all. I can tell you that right now.
I know
was
this.
not good at Sonic Adventure 1. But my friend, he was into, we had Sega Genesis, so
maybe I
he
should
was
get
pretty big
another.
into Sonic. for a while, so we played some of the Sonic games together. And then when I got my Dreamcast, some of the best games on the Dreamcast were Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2.
I know this.
Which they later, yay, we got Knuckles. Which they later remade on the Dreamcast.
Maybe I should get another.
On the GameCube, I mean. And I actually still have my GameCube. I'm sitting in front of my GameCube and Dreamcast right now. Those were, I put so many hours on those two consoles.
What?
I'm surprised they still work. So
I should try again.
I do think though that I'm not saying that the height of gaming is over, but we're definitely on a decline right now because video games really aren't getting better in terms of like story and plot lines and things like that.
Maybe I should get another.
I feel like they're just getting better graphically, so you're getting a lot of stuff over again, just in different graphical formats. So I don't know. We're in an interesting time for video games.
I know this.
There's Sonic. Sonic number 2. Now there's another Sonic.
I should try again.
Sure. We'll get 2 more. Because we're trying to collect a full collection here. It's another
What?
Amy.
This again?
Amy, I don't want you.
Maybe I should get another.
Maybe I should. That was actually my first game on the Dreamcast, was getting Sonic Adventure. And then not long after Sonic Adventure, I got this game.
It's the same one.
See, I have some Dreamcast games actually laying out here in front of me on my TV stand. Evolution was another Dreamcast original game, or was originally on the Dreamcast.
I should try again.
That had a very interesting plot. I never actually finished that game. Maybe in the future if I can.
Nah, not today.
Stream some of these older consoles, I can show y'all some of those games at some point, and maybe I can actually finish them now that I'm an adult and I understand the concepts better. As a teenager, like there was some like you understand things like Final Fantasy was very easy to understand. It was like, okay, I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna try not to die, yada yada yada. Some of these games they came out with at the time were pretty complicated though. Let's give the kitten pet it first.
You're still so tiny.
And we did have the milk earlier, so let me see if I can use the milk that we got earlier. Story hours, milk. Go ahead and use the milk.
Here's your milk. Drink up.
There we go. Have some day old milk, kitty.
You can drink it all. I'll bring you more later.
Okay. Little random things you can do like that in the game. Has nothing to do with the plot. It's just a nice, like, these little acts of kindness that you can do. Alright, so we've been streaming for... I did an hour without sound, and now we did 2 hours with my audio. So, I think, since we've completed 2 days here, we're going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to go ahead and save the game, and then when we come back, next time I get around to playing this, we'll continue right where I left off. If you have any suggestions for certain games that y'all would love to see, maybe things that aren't other streamers or not streaming, that, you know, we could cover, that'd be great. that's really what I'm looking for. Like with Flesh and Blood, that's a game that needs more exposure, so nobody's really, you know, showing off that game to the world, and I would love to be one of the first people doing that. So there are some people doing like videos, like a lot of players from New Zealand, or essentially doing like, you know, deck list and things like that. But there's not many people doing gameplay videos. There's a few shops, and there's like a shop in New Zealand that's sharing a lot of gameplay videos, but in general, it's just not getting a lot of exposure. So if there's any video games out there that you think need more exposure, that are, you know, in the appropriate age range for our channel, let me know, and I'll see what I can get to, especially on the PS4. Like I said, I do have a Switch. I just can't stream from the Switch because I don't have a PC right now. I'm hoping once I get a house, the next major purchase I get will be streaming equipment, video cameras, because I want to do a lot of tabletop gaming, and then we'll work on getting us a PC so we can start doing some video editing and make these videos look a lot better than what they do now. So I do apologize for my sketchy video content, but it's the best I can do with just a phone and my PlayStation. So hopefully this was fun. Hopefully I'll like this content, and I'll make some more. So gonna go ahead and see y'all next time. Oh, and there's our timer.
Already bedtime.
It's already bedtime. See y'all next time.